I'm 56 years old, so when I became bipolar as a teenager, nobody had a clue. It wasn't until I was 47 that I was properly diagnosed.
Just like a lot of people, we were clueless. Even though now we know there's, genetic depression, genetic mental illness in our family. It's nothing anybody really paid attention to. So it's been a huge education, sobering. Jesse and Kalen, my nephew, are my heroes. I see what they go through. I'm not even aware of what you go through on a day-to-day basis. And, all the different meds you've tried and all the, the fact that she's still here is a great testament of her strength as a human being. So
I was in the habit of trashing relationships with my wildness and, selling a house and buying another one and exchanging cars like once a year and, all that manic stuff. And then, of course, after the mania goes, after you've been up for days and nights, then depression sets in. The depression is sheer blackness. There is no out. There is no future. It's just blackness. You can't prevent yourself from getting manic. You can't prevent yourself from getting depressed. So, when it just becomes so painful that you have to do something about it, I think that's when you do. It has taken years to get to being as steady as I am now.
when I called up Jesse and I said, are you willing to basically out yourself on a national television spot as living with bipolar illness? Are you willing to do that? And she said, without hesitation, she said, yes. And then we both kind of felt this feeling of relief almost, that we'll be there in this huge crowd in the middle of Grand Central Station. She wore that all day long.
I got to experience my own little stigma because I was walking around with this, and all of a sudden I thought, oh my God. I got scared. Like everybody's gonna know my little secret. And it really surprised me because I don't usually care about speaking about it. So that's what stigma's all about. I hope that it will comfort people who are mentally ill, and if they aren't getting help, it'll help them get help. I hope it wakes up people who are not mentally ill into realizing that, we really shouldn't be the brunt of a joke, or, it'll give them some understanding of what we go through.
And then I was thinking also when we were doing it and this crowd started building up, I say 1 in 6 adults has a mental illness, and then you have this big crowd. And you looked at them and you thought, a significant number of the people who go through this station right today are living with mental illness and might have it and haven't known that they have it. Maybe they'll go home and they'll be able to talk about something they hadn't been able to talk about before. It's just the beginning. Words are very powerful.